The Liberals and their union bosses. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. You knew that the Liberals owed the union bosses big time. You knew that union leaders campaigned hard for Trudeau and his Liberals. And this week we even found out that one union made a secret and illegal donation to the party. But don't worry, neither the union nor the Liberals will be charged, and nor will any of the others that we find out about in future weeks, unless of course a Conservative is involved. But what I didn't know until yesterday is that the minister in charge of the Labour file, the minister in charge of Labour law and repealing some key pieces of legislation passed in the last Parliament, she doesn't have a clue what she's talking about. In the legislation she tabled this week, Marianne Michuk seeks to repeal Bill C-525. This is the bill that gave workers in federally regulated industries the right to a secret ballot when they're seeking to join, start a union, when they're seeking to leave one. It's amazing that they didn't have this already. Think about it. Do we vote for anything else without a secret ballot? No. Legislators don't vote on bills or motions with a secret ballot, but that's because the voters want to know how they cast their ballot. But when it comes to voting for city councillor, provincial or federal representatives, we all get a secret ballot. So I asked Employment and Labour Minister Marianne Michuk if she would give up the secret ballot for her next election. Would you be happy to give up the secret ballot for the next federal election? You said secret ballot isn't fair for unions. Should you be elected by anything other than a secret ballot?
The issue with the acts are that they were brought in without full consultation. The issue there was changing the percentage of cards you need for certification and easing decertification.
What a load of crap. That's not what this was about at all. Bill C-525 was all about allowing workers to decide in private if they wanted to join a union. The minister didn't have to read far into the bill to find out it was in the summary. And her own bill replaces the clauses, like Clause 28 of the Canada Labour Code, that actually mention secret ballot. Those are all gone now, or will be. So I pushed her again, and here's where she really proved she doesn't have a clue.
And that's why
so you want to keep secret ballot for yourself, but not for union members or workers?
There is no discussion about secret ballots or no secret ballots. The point here is these two bills had it resulted in an unfair playing field for the labor movement.
Again, BS and baffle-gab. Look, the reason union bosses don't like secret ballots is that they can't intimidate people. This type of intimidation by union organizers has been documented. I myself have spoken to past organizers, people still afraid to talk on the record for fear of what will happen to them. So when workers are given a secret ballot, no one knows how they vote. Neither the union nor the company is able to threaten or intimidate them. That's how it should be. And guess what? When that happens, workers are less likely to choose joining a union. So the only way the playing field is being made unfair is by making it easier for that intimidation to happen. This is payback from the Liberals to the guys that spent millions helping them get elected, including with secret and illegal donations that we're finding out about now. But back to the main point. Why not allow people to vote in private? We haven't had a federal election without using the secret ballot since the 1870s. It just isn't fair, and that's something that at least Conservative MP Gerard Deltel understands.
And it's quite normal in democracy to have secret ballots, so everyone can say with the vote where they stand without having the vision or the obligation to say to the people where they are. That's part of the fundamental part of democracy activity, and this is where we stand as a Conservative. But now what we see with the Liberal government is that secret vote is not democratic for them. It's a shame. And I really don't understand when the minister said that to my colleague, saying it's undemocratic. Hey, come on, man.
This is not about being fair. This is not about leveling the playing field for workers or unions. This is about using 19th century voting practices as a way to reward and enrich the union bosses that helped the Liberals get elected. This is corrupt. And it turns out that despite his shiny, fresh new face, Justin Trudeau is proving that his Liberals are the same old party they've always been.